Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Apparently, I was informed by YouTube that yesterday was the 1 year uh, anniversary of the very first video that we uploaded. So we're 1 year old as of yesterday. We got Ada and Brad here. Brad is on my team, my bad. Ada on Love That 8. Ada hit the side rail, which should be an automatic loss of the lag, but neither of these uh, players understood that, and so Brad's going to rack up. I was off doing scorekeeping for another table, so I didn't catch it either. Brad was having to keep score for himself. And it is going to get one in right off the break. She will go with stripes. She's got a very narrow window for this 12 ball here, but she manages that as well. It has been playing longer than Brad, so she's shown some improvement over the last year or so. Brad is relatively new to playing pool in a league, so he's struggling a little bit, but not too bad. He's coming along. He's picking up quite a bit. A lot of times, the thing he really has trouble with the most is transitioning. He plays also at a bar called Long Shots in Claremont, and need to hit things a little harder at long shots. The tables are a little slower, and so he'll play here and hit things a lot harder than is necessary for tables of that tempo, but tends to pick it up after a rack or two. Ada tries to bank that 10 ball. Just about gets it in, but doesn't really leave much for Brad to work with. I mean, he can try and cut this one ball. That's what he's going to go after. Ada also not with a whole lot. This might go by the 2. And it does. Nice shot. Leaves her with a nice shot on the 14 here. Doesn't quite get the angle. I don't think Ada's quite ready to go up to 3 yet, skill level wise, but she's getting there. This is the shot. Oh, it's going up for solid. He's got a shot. 2 ball bank, maybe. Odd combo for the 7 up in the corner. Not really much to work with. Got quite a cluster here going on too. Oh, yeah, it gets a rail. I would go for the 7 ball right now. Be nice to. Man, there's just no real second shot after that though. Be nice to get this broken up as soon as possible, just to get things moving. Yeah, Brad doesn't quite get the angle. This is possible combo. Looks like he's going to try for this 10 ball on the side. Yeah, she's got some pretty good. She takes, and she gets her angles pretty well. She just doesn't always judge what's the proper angle for a ball to go, but when she knows it, she knows it. And now all of Brad's balls are right here. Time to move some out of there. Four's out, but not in the pocket. Aida really should go for this 13 ball here. Brad is a very tall guy, so yeah. One of the few people there as tall as me. He might even be a little bit taller than me. Well, if this were me taking a shot right now, I'd probably go straight into this cluster right here just to break things up more than anything. I don't think anything really goes easy for him. Not bad. Did not leave Aida with any easy shots. She might be able to cut this here. He's still got this. Yep, she cuts 13. And gets a nice little bump off the one ball. Gets some distance between her and the 11 for a good shot there. I think one of Aida's issues is really her bridge. When she's bridging, she feels, from the looks of it, she looks like she feels a little bit awkward most of the time. She does this really well. Lay the hand down on the rail, and use that between the first two fingers as a bridge. Works pretty well for her. She has to try a bridge, otherwise she often looks a little awkward with her left hand, but she stabilizes that. She's gonna go up to a 3 pretty quick, I think. Well, that's gonna leave Aida with a shot on the 14 here. 8 ball only goes a couple places. She needs to probably move it at least once before putting it in. Not quite on the 14. Brad's lined up on the 7 ball. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky right there. Just stop right where it gives Aida a pretty easy shot. This is what I'm talking about with her left hand, though. It's not too bad, but it doesn't look 100% comfortable. It doesn't look like a strong bridge. She's using a hair tie to mark the pocket. Gotta get it moved once. It wasn't in a good position. Now it is. If you were shooting from right here, I'd believe that she'd make that shot. But if Brad can avoid giving her a shot on that, that's not bad. It's not bad to leave to keep her from getting the 8 ball in. She could try banking it right now, and that bank should probably come back this way. Got the 7 and the 4 in the way, but she's marking up this corner pocket again. I don't think she can see enough of the left side of that for that shot. She hit that pretty full. If I were Brad right now, I would glance off this really lightly, try and leave the cue ball right in here. It's going to move to 1 ball well. Oh! Ouch. He was trying to combo the 1-4. And Ada's going to get a timeout from Lily. As a pocket marker, I mean, that's legal and everything, but that's really hard to see. And there we go. First one to Ada in this race 2. A bit of a loose rack there, but we've got a legal break. Got one in. Be the one ball at that. So solids for Ada. I think for lower skill levels, that can be one of the hardest things to work with. Is often don't get a really good strong break, and so you wind up with a big cluster like this, which is just not easy to work with for anybody, even higher skill levels. Getting a good solid break in. Oh, that's an unfortunate bounce. Getting a good solid break, I think, is a real good skill upgrade for most of your lower level players. Once they get that and have things spread out where they can actually work on pocketing balls instead of continuing to have to break up a cluster. There's bringing down the number of innings. Eight ball gets scary. Broken up now, though. It needed to get broken up. Pinball here, probably Brad's best shot right off the bat. Should knock the 9 ball away from the low. Nope, didn't. Oh, ooh. Okay, put that 8 ball in again. This combo looks pretty easy for Ada if she wants to go that route. I honestly put the 3 in and try and move the 8 ball. Don't know what really happened there. I'd have tried to put the 3 in off the 8. But I guess Brad ball in hand. Oof, what to go with? Combos, not really the best idea, but this is a fairly easy combo. This is going to go with the 9 ball, not a bad choice. 4 ball, if it goes a little wide, should help it correct and go back in. Makes it nice and clean. There we go. And get scared with 8 again. Oh, okay. Glad he missed that 8 ball that time. Ada get down on her shot, then correcting her aim, but not standing up for it. Again, one of those things that you'll see twos do a lot. And she's pretty comfortable with her game the way it is. I don't think she's like really hot to improve in any kind of speedy way. She's pretty comfortable playing the way she plays. And as a 2, she's a great 2. Plays really well. There's just a few things that would probably bump her up to a 3 pretty quick if she wanted to do them. This is not a great spot. I could see doing a safety here by hitting the left side and trying to get the cue ball to land down here and getting the 15 to go back. See what Brad goes with. I really wish I would have been able to spend more time uh, working with Brad through this rack. He did a really good, nice gentle shot to get a safety that didn't give Ada much to work with. So good job there. Oof. Ada got an even better safety on him. He's partially blocked by the 5 ball there. He might be able to hit the side of the 15, but he's going to hit it very, very thinly if he can hit it at all. Oh, well, he's looking like he's aiming pretty close to straight on it. Okay. Angle of the camera, not the same as what they're looking at, so see more of it than I thought. Oh, you cut that really thin. I'm not sure if that's what she was trying to do. Brad's bridge hand is definitely a more stable, so I think he can just keep working on a lot of his other fundamentals. At least this bridge hand for an open bridge is looking pretty stable. It's a good start. I come in and give him a timeout. Unfortunately, oof, really not much to work with here. And he's going to have to try and kick at it, I think. And of course, here I am trying to give him a spot, and I am not the best judge of this at all. I'm asking him to hold because somebody's asking me a question, I believe. Yeah, I asked Javi to come in and keep an eye on the shot, make sure that we know which ball gets hit first. That'll be a ball in hand for Ada. Sorry, Brad, I could have done a better job of finding you a good spot. I'm going to say that one's on me. I mean, this is not bad. It's not bad. If she bumps this a little bit to the left, she should move the 14 out of her way. Oh, rested right up against the 14. That momentum was just killed on that one. And she hit the 14 first there. Brad at least knows to let the ball come to a complete stop before he touches it as well. So he's picking things up pretty good. For being new to everything, he's really doing a job. And he's lined himself up on the 4, and I am not watching because he's stripes. I think at this point somebody calls out that he shot the wrong ball. Ada was standing right over it, and should have said something to him. So hitting in the wrong ball and Ada not calling him on it right off the bat. Not the greatest thing in the world. See this a lot though. Essentially, if they don't call you on it and you take your next shot and it's on the 8 and you get in the 8, technically you win, right? Because they didn't call a foul on you, but then they call the foul on him after the shot was taken. Pretty obvious he was lining up on the solid. So, not the greatest moment. This moment, we're having a discussion about what went down right over here. This is me sitting, trying to keep score for both tables. This is Lily. This is Ada. There's Brad. Essentially, because he shot the wrong ball, and a foul was called on it, Ada should have ball in hand for the 8 ball. And once again, if I had seen him lining up on the wrong ball, I would have called it. And I apologize, Brad. That's going to be at least partially on me for not being, not watching your game as well as I should have. All right, falling in for Ada. If I were her coach right now, I'd make sure she had at least a little bit of an angle. She does. She gets it. And that'll make it 2-0, which is all Ada needed in order to win. 3 points for Love That 8. And thanks for watching, everybody. Again, 1-year anniversary of putting up YouTube content. So thanks to all of my subscribers for coming and watching it, and all of those folks who aren't subscribed yet. Give us a like and subscribe if you would. We have a chip tournament at Mad Hippo coming up this weekend, as this drops Saturday the 19th of July 2025 will be our next monthly chip tournament. That's 9-ball. If you're interested in playing some 9-ball, possibly winning some money, come on down. Love to see you.